Right, right. They get down to the simplicity of it. It's like they're just, pocketing balls. They ain't really worried about too much, right?
Yeah, because they ain't scared of nothing
Right,
yet.
right. That's what we were saying, is maybe they don't know how difficult some of what they do is yet. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I remember I was the same way. As long as I could see the ball, I didn't care.
And now you're trying to get
Now-
close to the ball,
Yeah.
play better position. So do you know Ricky Evans?
Yeah. Actually, his brother or his other two brothers and him used to come to Paducah, where I live,
Okay.
to hang out sometimes because they only live like 2.5 hours from me in St. Louis.
Okay, nice. A good young player, right?
Yeah.
Remember the first time we saw him, we played Manny Perez in the finals in Vegas on the bar table.
Mm.
Yeah, I think, I don't remember what happened, but it was a good match.
Yeah, he plays real good. He shoots real straight.
Is this his best game, the 9'9" ball, or does he play good on a bar table too?
Well, I mean, yeah, he plays good on the bar table, but I think he mainly plays on the big table when he
Okay.
plays.
Right. He's got a pretty open stroke. Like, he looks like he can put a good stroke on the ball. He's gonna leave himself a little distance here. This is one the bar table players, minus you, might have to struggle with the shot like this, huh?
Yeah.
9 feet versus 7 foot.
Yeah, on the bar table, this shot's like hanging
It's a
in the
hanger.
hole.
Right.
On the 9 foot, it's a lot harder.
Right. So as far as shooting balls on these diamonds versus the other tables, what I've seen anyway from my experience is it's like playing it into the long rail and then into the outside of the pocket doesn't work anymore. You have to shoot them like either straight down the rail or even into the face of the pocket. Is
Yeah.
that what you see?
Yeah.
It's like you have to switch it up a little bit.
Like that 6 ball he just fired in there.
Right. He hit that good too,
Yeah,
right?
he
He hit
wasn't-
that clean, right?
He didn't care. He just made the 5 ball and left himself on the end rail.
Yep.
That's how I used to be. Now I want to get close.
Right. Even shooting these balls up in the top corner.
Yeah.
It's like you'd rather shoot it from the other. In your brain, you'd rather shoot it from the other side. And he shot that shot that I talked about, a little bit into the rail, but you hit it the right speed, it'll go.
Yeah.
But any firmer, you might not get that. So it's going to put him in 1-0. Do you know Shane at all? Shane's from Minnesota.
Yeah, Shane. Actually, they just played. These two boys just played the ACC, the Atlantic
yeah.
Cup.
Yeah.
But they did an interview with all the kids and asked them their favorite players, and Shane actually said that I was his favorite player.
Nice.
So that was real cool.
Yeah.
And he messages me all the time, so we talk.
Good. It's cool that there's some kids that don't mind who should do it more, because I know there's a lot of great players out there that don't mind giving advice, but just to reach out to somebody and say, hey, what's up? I like how you're my favorite player, that kind of thing. I think that's the way you get better, right?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, I think everybody's got somebody they look up to.
Sure. Did you have who'd you have as a player that you used or that was able to help you out?
Well, back then I always looked up to Shane Van Boning,
Okay.
but like now it's kind of like my favorite player is probably like Dennis Orcuyo or something. But that's
Right.
probably because we run together when he's in the States.
But you know more about him. You know more about his game
I like
and his
him as a
thought process.
person, yeah, too.
Yeah. Sure. Shane's breaking him a little bit softer. We just had the last match where Tristan Hansen did the same thing from the other side, sort of trying to do like that, a little soft, not even a pop, but just a soft to try to make the corner ball and get a shot. There's a few kids out there, even at this age, that try to use some of those tools like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, with the Magic Rack, I do the same thing.
Right.
Lay the 1 ball in the corner pocket.
Right.
Leave the cue ball in the middle.
Yeah. Little Eric Roberts sitting here with us, putting 5-0s on people all day.
Yeah.
He doesn't play till 8:30 tomorrow, right?
8:30 a.m.
All right.
Kind of sucks.
And he loves early matches. He's always up early. Just kidding.
Not really.
All
I bet get you one to sleep in too, Skylar.
Oh yeah, I sleep in every day.
As
Up
much as
late.
you can.
Yeah, I didn't get out of bed till 11:30 today.
I didn't get out of bed since 2. I went to Chris's pool. Or Chris's billiards. But
So what's he gonna do? You gonna try to cut this ball or
I think
just play safe?
Yeah, side rail.
There's a big blockers there. A lot of blockers.
Yeah, he hit it good. Looks like he got him.
So how do you kick this ball then? As far as speed and angle, how you want to kick it?
Is he could have a window between those two balls. It looks like he
Oh,
does.
you're right.
I knew it was there,
No
but
kick
didn't know if
needed.
he was. Yeah.
So he's gonna be able to maybe do the same thing.
I think
back.
he can hit the top side if he can play the one behind those balls and come up table. Hit it a little hard, but
Yeah.
looks like he took care of Whitey pretty good.
Yeah. So this is gonna
A
be
little short, but
So you like playing that softer and just playing the one behind those
yeah, you
balls?
play the
cue ball?
yeah, because you can hit. You can probably hit the one a little thinner and
Sure.
leave it there.
See, it's all about. I mean, just from my experience, anyway. It's just like you might choose a shot that's like 5-10% easier, but it's 5-10% easier, right? And it makes
Yeah.
the whole. If you shoot those shots 100 times, it makes a big deal over a big session or something. But
Looks
he got
like
a little good fortune there. It was almost
Yeah,
a
he-
scratch.
got away with it.
He's got an all right kick here, though. That's a big ball there to make.
Yeah, and it looks like the 2 ball's gone. So if he makes the 1, the 3's right there.
Right.
it's going to be a tough shot.
I don't know if he's gonna have to spin this with a little inside to
Looks like
shorten
he's-
it up.
Is he going between the 5 and 6? Yeah,
Wow.
I've never seen that.
I didn't see that coming.
he might
But
have got
maybe-
away with it.
Yeah.
I thought he would go past the 5 and the 7.
Yeah, I thought he would go behind them all.
Yeah. Was that what you would do?
I think so. It looked like because the one was sitting off the rail, so you can play it 2 rails or 1 if you can't get by the 6 enough.
You play this rail first. Oh, you
Nice.
could shoot right at it.
Yeah.
All right, now what's he do? He's got them balls up there. The 5-7 looks like it's a little trap, so he's only got one pocket for the 5.
I'd probably play the 3. I'd make the 3 and then leave an angle on the 4 to draw back across. Shoot the 5 up in the top right-hand corner.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I remember when this kid was younger and he would always play, and if he lost, he would like be in tears. He'd be so mad.
It's just
Throwing
emotional.
throwing
Yeah.
his stuff.
Right.
And his dad would always be right behind him, talking to him the whole time, and it would aggravate him too.
Right.
But that's the dad for you,
Sure,
supporting his
sure.
son, you're trying to help.
Right.
But now he's so calm, he don't really do anything.
Yeah. I guess that's just maturity. Did you do that when you were younger? Or did you always had sort of been composed?
I never really like threw my stuff. Never really been like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've hit my cue a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie. But,
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get upset too. I lost, get mad.
Yeah. If you were going to give some advice to the players out there, as far as how, okay, let's say you
Like
make
the
a mistake,
juniors?
you lose a match, just anybody, I guess just anybody that's on the stream. As far as if you miss a shot, what do you do to stay in the game? I mean, like, how do you?
I just tell people, like, look, if you make a bad, even if it's an easy shot, whatever, who cares if you miss? You can't do nothing about it now. It's too late, and
Sure.
all you can do is just laugh about it. I mean,
Sure.
you got to go on, or you can't dwell on something that in the past that's going to hurt you more.
Sure.
Looks like he hit this ball good.
Oh, looks like it's pretty good.
And with a bridge, that's always been my weakest points with a bridge. I'm just now getting to where I'm pretty good with it.
Did you put some work with it?
Not really. I got smarter. I figured out like to take more time with the bridge, make sure I'm lined up and stuff. I used to just get up there and think, oh, I'm lined up, and just hit it real quick.
Sure.
Thinking, oh, the bridge ain't gonna move, so I'm lined up. And
This is that. How do you kick this ball? Can you get behind it, or does he hit it in the face and then the cue ball sort of stunned there with high cue ball? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, doesn't look like I can get behind it. I'd probably try to kick kick a side rail, in rail, and try to cut it in. And if you miss, the 5-ball stays up table and the cue ball comes up like that, or just kick it in.
Ball in the face, and then he got the cue ball down the table.
You can just kick it in. Don't matter what you do.
Yeah, that's not bad. And this, I mean, it looks like he's got to shoot in the corner, right? Maybe a little bit of inside and come 2 rails across for the 7.
Yeah, it don't look like he has a real big angle. He might be able to slow roll it, just come across.
Right.
But you're right, playing it two rails is probably the better shot, unless you get this angle right here that he got to come back.
This is pretty good, sort of natural. It's maybe a little high cue ball, a little outside.
Yeah, it looks automatic from here pretty much. You just got to make the balls now.
And there it is. This will put Ricky up 2-0 and a race to 5. Little exchange back and forth. They had a couple safety plays, a couple good kicks, and then in the end of it, Ricky kicked the ball in and took the game for himself. All right, there it is, 2-0.
He clicked this a while ago.
Is that what he did?
Yeah. That was it. And then he hit 2 or something.
What did you... What now? Ricky. Mm-hmm. And that's right. Mm-hmm. Ricky. Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Cool. Good. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you, bro. We was rooting for you hard in Moscone, brother.
Yeah, I know it.
You know it, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's
That
right. We
was
made
fun.
Alvin Ocean dogged.
That was it. He got so lucky.
Yes, brother. Yes, he
Man,
did.
the first game he missed it. He plays terrible shape on the 9 and tries to bank it.
Mm-hmm.
Cross side and he goes twice.
Yeah.
And then the last game I play, he jumps that ball, hits the point on the side pocket and leaves me nothing. And I play a good save. That was like the only thing I had, and I had to hit it perfect speed or I don't get it. And he has like 3
He
seconds
jumps the ball
left. No, like 3 seconds left. He jumps and tries to cut it in the side. Leaves like the 2-3 like right here by the side, and the cue ball was over here, and then I nipped it and come across because I couldn't shoot it under because I would have scratched. And he so I play safe, and there was like 4 seconds left on the clock, and he jumps down on the cue ball and fires at 100 miles an hour. Like the cue ball bounces, and he hits the 2 dead in the face and makes it straight in the corner.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then he plays safe on the 3, and then I'm in trouble. Hill.
Right. Yeah.
It's all right. It happens.
It's just like you said. But you had to go on, and you did throughout that whole thing. You played strong,
Yeah.
but
Thank you.
you didn't let those things bother you. You just kept moving.
Yeah. But that
It's
right there,
tough
that
to
was
fade it. Yeah. It's
that was
tough
probably
to
my
fade.
toughest loss in pool because it was for us to lose the Moscone Cup and then for him to get lucky 2 games
Sure.
out of the set to beat me Hill, and then we're still in it. We'd only be down 10-8 from there,
Right.
and we got a chance. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It's like you put it in a scenario. If it's a weekly tournament and it happens or something, it's no big thing. You probably wouldn't even
Right.
remember it, right? But
Yeah, I'll never forget that. My
Yeah.
first Moscone Cup, and I got it.
But you played. No, there's some great. You did more good things than you know what I mean. Great things happen outside of a couple things there.
Thank you. But that was definitely I was super nervous. I mean, I held it together good, but man, was I nervous.
Sure, shaking.
Yeah. But I'm pretty good with my nerves. Like, still don't really bother me. But man, I felt like I was gonna miss everything.
Does it feel like? I mean, because the stands at that event, the stands are up like this too, right? So it feels like people are just like right in your face.
And it's so easy. You can make a good shot, everybody goes crazy. You can make a bad shot, everybody goes crazy.
You can.
It's It's definitely the biggest thing in pool. It's unreal.
Sure, sure.
It's the biggest thing I've ever done.
You never play where people are screaming.
Right. Yeah, that's what we need. That was
Yeah.
big. That's awesome.
Or if they're clapping and cheering once a match gets done. I used to love
Yeah.
that. They used to do that, I think. Just they used to be part of it.
Now they don't even really clap. If you do something good, they just snap their fingers over there.
Like golf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't.
Right. That's a good point. We'll put something up online for the next event. Maybe for tomorrow, see if we can get the people to do some clapping. Because it pumps people up too. It gets the best out of the game too.
Yeah.
Right? I think. Just like football, it gets people energized. So Shane's got himself in position here. He's got to roll this ball forward a little bit.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, he went a little forward, but
Yeah, see that was a touchy. That was his key shot, right?
yeah, because all you gotta do is have the other angle on the 5, or be
Right.
straight in, because the 6 ball goes in the side.
Now what's he gonna do? Is he gotta make something happen, or is he just stick the cue ball there and try a bang?
I think he's gonna try to punch up table and come back down, but he might be able to draw back to the side rail. He missed it trying to kill the cue ball. It looks like.
Yeah, sometimes that's just like you have to take what you can get sometimes
Yeah.
and just make sure you get the inning off.
That's real tough to miss that. If he would have got shaped on that 6, he could have did a safety on him by leaving it behind the 8 ball.
Right. If you'd have rolled it forward or just been on the other side of the 7.
And that might have been his best choice from there, having the wrong angle and not much angle to go up and come back. Just roll the 5 ball to the end rail. He could bank it to the end rail, play behind the 6-8.
Sure. And you don't think about it because you're in that zone of you were just in this mode that you're gonna run out. There's no
Yeah.
question you're gonna run out. And then you get to this shot, you're like, am I gonna not try to keep running out? But if you're gonna play percentage pool, make the best decision. That might have been the best decision. In hindsight, it was, but. Oh, we've seen matches. Every match we've seen on here is with some big leads, 3-0, 4-1, and they end up going hill. You got a 5-0 on? Oh, I missed that one, Eric.
It's just how you guys didn't record it.
I know. We had missed that match. We had to eat sometime. I think we ate once today, and it was during your match.
Well, looks like Ricky's gonna go up 3-0.
Skylar watched it. I was playing pretty good.
He did play pretty good.
Got a break and run in there.
It's funny how all these kids now, they're 13 and they're all like full grown. Like when I was 13, all the
Right.
kids were real small.
Right.
Like, yeah, nowadays they're all big.
Like me.
Like this kid in the green right here on this next table is 13 years old.
Right. Oh,
He's
you have another
my
one that just
size.
played on here, Mike
like
Perez.
small.
Yeah,
He's a big kid too. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm small.
13, and he's as big as me now. When I was 13, I was like 3 foot tall.
right.
So we.
I was like your size.
Right. Well, you got Tristan. He's about your guy. He's small.
Tristan who?
Hansen?
Tristan Hansen. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's in the young division. Yeah, I wasn't near that tall when I was 14.
Figured you would have got your bridge figured out by then.
Yeah, I think that might be why I got such a long bridge now. I've always been
Right.
short.
Right. So Shane better use your technique and keep his cool and laugh this off. He's down 3-0. He's still got a chance of getting
You know,
back.
I've
That's
never really
ultimate
seen
break.
this kid get mad anyways.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing about him. But I don't think he plays a whole lot of pool because he plays football all the time.
Oh, he
'Cause
does for
He's a
school?
big boy too.
Sure.
But I think he's been playing pool lately, getting ready for this and stuff because of course he wants to win.
Right.
But I think he did make the comment to me. Actually, I think a couple days ago or something, or maybe a couple weeks. I don't know. Maybe over phone that he was going to start playing a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll text me sometimes, ask me for advice or
Sure.
tell me he did good in a tournament.
Yeah.
By the way, Skylar, if you're in an event, do you come to the table right before the match, or do you wait and stay there and watch other people play?
What was that question?
If you're in an event, do you come to the table when you're at your match time right then?
Right before the match starts?
Yeah, or do you wait there and just watch other people play?
What do you mean? Or do I get there early in practice?
Yeah, and well, early and watch other people play if there's no tables.
It depends. Normally I get there and try to play a couple games or something on the. If I'm like playing in a big table tournament or something, I'll get there and hit balls, of course. But if it's a bar table event, I don't really go early.
Because I heard that Allison Fisher gets right before the match and then just hits the low balls and doesn't stay there and watch other people play.
That's me too. Like, I mean, I would like to hit a rack or something before I start a match.
Yeah,
But
me too.
sometimes you can't, you know.
Sure. You just got to go. And sometimes the same thing with this. Like you said, Eric, you have to wait for a match. Like if you're waiting for a match and you're up next,
Yeah.
Do you sit there and watch them play or do you just walk away? Is that what you're saying too? It's like, do you just go find someone?
What I'm saying is that, would you get there right before the match and don't practice at all? Or
Yeah.
would you stay here for like an hour before your match and watch other people play?
Sure. Well, I've always played for the most part.
If
Yeah.
I'm waiting on a table and like they're like running behind or something or close to they get done about when my match starts, I'll sit there and watch how the table rolls, how fast it is, how springy the rails are,
Yeah, you wanna like
how they break.
watch how the tables roll before your match so you can get an idea of how the tables are.
Looks like he's gonna curve the ball a
So
little.
elevate. Did
He
he jump
jumped
it?
I think he did.
And he's gonna guess it's gonna be a tough shot. I think.
Oh, he
Coming back.
made the 6.
Oh, it did. It
He
went
got
in the
lucky,
side.
made the 6. And he's got a shot.
So how does he play this? So ideally you don't want to have to roll this ball, right? Soft. So you just play it up and back and shoot it up in the corner, or you
I might
shoot
play
it
it
in the
with
right corner
I might play it
left
with
corner?
outside
and shoot it in the
But-
left corner.
because I think with these diamonds in the claw sword, I think you can put right and hit the side rail. If you hit the side rail, you're gonna have the right angle on the 7 to get on the 8 now.
Right.
As long
So
as you don't
mean-
hit it too hard.
you like playing it like that, or come out further?
I don't like this. He's in, but he's at like the 50-yard line.
Sure.
Now
If you
he's
come
gonna-
further, you can shoot it in the corner or the side.
Yeah. Or now he's gonna have to play it in the left pocket and
And-
punch it back across,
Right,
or he's
right.
gonna have to play it in the right pocket and hit it soft.
Right.
I don't.
And he's going with the second option. And this is a touchy shot, right?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
at this-
he could scratch it. It's soft too. The English might not take as
Stay
much.
down on that ball, nice though.
That's what I'm like that right there. That's what I'm saying. Like he shoots so straight, he don't even really care where he gets.
Right.
Like that, I'd have to sit there and think. He didn't even think about the shot. He don't know
Right.
how hard it is.
He just just felt the whole thing.
He's going to draw back. Wow.
Oh, he missed the 8
Is that
ball.
a speed thing? You think he hit it hard and he did it just it threw it out? I don't think so.
It looked like, I think he maybe something happened in the stroke.
Oh.
What?
As Guy Woodward would say, practice with your bridge.
Yeah.
So Ra and I, right? We played like 3 races to 9. And I'm telling you, if you did this, you'd be like the confidence with the bridge would go up like 25%. It's like a guarantee. We played 3 races to 9 with the bridge, and
Every
you had to
shot?
shoot like this. You can't underhand it, right? So you got to shoot like this. And before you know it, we're running. You start running out with the bridge, and after that, my bridge it's way better. Yeah. I got my score.
Hey, we got
score
it.
man right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that would really help.
And it doesn't take that long. What's
No.
3 races to 9? I'm
Yeah.
telling you, any
Yeah.
shot like full table draws. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm the expert, but in comparison to my skill, like I got pretty good quick.
Well, as tall as you are too, you probably don't need to bridge a whole lot. Anyways.
Right. No, you're right.
But like me, shoot, I need to bridge half the time.
Right, Eric.
Or Eric.
You need the bridge, right?
He's the bridge 85% of the time.
What do you mean?
But I see a lot of people.
Sometimes I stretch.
Yeah.
Part of
Do you have a Q extension?
Yeah. Fish shower.
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
me their new one.
Nice.
Yeah.
You use one, Sky? Q extension?
I have one, but I only use it if I can reach it with my hand. If I can't reach the shot hand, then no.
You mean where it comes together?
Yeah, because I don't want my bridge hand being on the butt because it's clear coated or whatever.
Sure. Gets sticky.
Yeah, I don't feel the same. But I see a lot of people now like using a bridge. They're like, they put the extension on their cue, get the bridge out and lay it down, and then use the
Underhand?
extension, hold it like a normal cue.
Right. What do you think of that?
That's a smart idea,
It
really.
is pretty good, right? It's like you played snooker, right? On a 12-foot snooker table, ocean table, where they have the big cue and
Yeah,
the big bridge.
I've played on one a couple times, but not very often.
Usually I stretch because I can sometimes trust it because I'm short, so I stretch
Sure.
a lot to get up. Can you say
5-0. 5-0.
5-0?
Caden. Why, you gotta play him next?
No, I gotta play that Charlie kid. I want to play Caden.
You wanted to play Caden?
Yeah, I wanted to
A nice hit by Shane.
because I wanted to beat him.
And a square hit. Almost made the shot, and the cue ball went right behind the 5 deuce.
That's what happens. You make a good hit, you get rewarded.
Sure. He hit it square, right?
Yeah.
So so how's he going to kick this ball?
That's
Is
how
he
you
actually
think.
going to shoot at and go for the combo at the same time?
I think that's what it looks like. I think I might. I don't think if you kick side rail there, I don't think there's no reward. There's not really nothing but hope,
Hoping that you make the 9.
I think you kick in rail.
the long
Then the
rail?
one ball might go straight up table. The cue, you might thin the one and go back up table with the cue ball. But now that's the best thing that could have happened right there.
Sure. And he hit it hard, right?
Well, yeah, and leaves distance. I mean, but I think the in rail was the best kick there.
There's higher percentage of
That's probably the main thing I learned in the Philippines was like my kicking, which way to kick at balls.
Did
I-
you just learn from watching, or did you
Yeah.
did you actually have someone sit down with you?
Just watching. I learned. I've never really people's never really sat down and taught me other than my dad when I was young.
Sure.
But then watching them how they kick, it'll teach you so much. Just learning, just watching how they kick at the balls, which way they go,
Right.
way they go for
How they
shape
kick
and
it,
all that.
speed, all that.
It's unreal. They'll have 10-inning kick safety battles.
Right.
It's
I-
unreal.
My dad taught me most of my kicks, and usually I usually watch somebody like you, Skylar, and other people play, and how you guys figure out all the strategies and that.
It's a way to do
That's
it.
how
You watch YouTube
I
videos. Where do you watch your
learned.
videos at?
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
I usually watch a lot of one pocket games because it's interesting and safeties and ball control
Sure.
and pretty much how to get shape because in one pocket it's really hard to get shape, so you gotta really work your hard to get shape.
That's right. It's a little bit like straight pool. You play some straight pool, and then you play some one pocket, and you'll run balls, right? Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever. You
I
ever
think
play,
you play straight pull.
play straight pool?
Yeah, I play
Yeah.
One time I did a race to 400 with somebody.
Wow, that's a long one.
Yeah,
Unless
took
you're playing
3
John
days.
Schmidt.
I don't think I've ever practiced and shot 400 balls in a day.
So Ricky looks like he's got an angle. He's going to be able to just pop this back and get on that 8. And he'll be all right. So what do you just play this straight up and back? Up to the end rail and then back out again?
Doing just,
Or do you play it to the right side of the nine?
Yeah, actually, I might play this the wrong way, but I like slow rolling it with inside. You play the two rails kind of kill it.
Just straight up and back
Yeah,
out?
well, no, the two rails you spin it with inside. Go
Oh,
one,
and kill
in rail
it.
and side rail.
Gotcha.
I kinda,
Before the side?
Yeah, I kind of like doing that. That's how I always play, because I don't know, I just feel.
Well, you
feel more
guarantee you
comfortable
can hit
shooting
it comfortable speed, right? You
Yeah,
hit it a little
because the
snap.
rails are going to kill it a little.
The highest run I ever did, I didn't do it like a straight pull run. I just threw them out there and just shot. It was all 15 balls on the table, just threw them out. And I ran 122 balls in a row.
Nice work.
Have you done more, Skylar?
I've played straight pull like twice. I didn't run 120 something balls.
Maybe 10 racks of 9-ball.
Yeah,
What's that?
That's 90.
I ran 12.
Right.
I ran 12, I know.
12 racks of 9-ball. There you go.
That was my best. How many's that? That's only 2 more racks.
He's still short
At
of you.
18.
Still short of you.
At 18 to 90.
Oh, it's 108.
108.
There you
So
go.
You still got the lead.
I still beat you.
You still beat me.
We'll give you that.
Eric
So
Roberts.
there
can
he
beat
hit
a
him. That's how you
pro.
hit him, huh? Except for if
That's
that
what
three
he-
gets trapped down there.
Actually, and before this tournament, he was asking me how to break with a magic rack, and I told him to look up my match from Reno, the bar table championships against Shane. You can watch like how I break, and you can watch how Shane breaks. Shane breaks from the side rail,
Sure.
but he takes a chance on getting hooked every time a ball barely passes the cue ball, like
Right.
every game. I said, and then watch me. I got the one ball going to the end rail or to the corner, and the cue ball in the middle, and nothing ever gets close to the cue ball.
Do you play? You don't break from the side rail then? Do you break
Mm-mm, 'cause
more out in the middle, a little bit more out in the middle of the table,
Yeah,
or what?
Pretty much like straight out of the corner pocket, and the one like goes straight up to the other corner.
Sure.
You gotta like that with the one laying in the hole every time.
So it's a bridge. You
Yeah.
bridge on the table versus on the rail.
Yeah.
Cody.
Shane's had some opportunities here, Sky, and
Yeah, it
hasn't
doesn't-
been able to close some stuff out.
It doesn't look like he's playing that at his best pool, you know.
Right.
But there's a little pressure on this match too. Like I said in the beginning, before you actually sat down, I said that this match right here could potentially be the final match of the tournament between these two.
Right.
Of the 18 and under.
You have the 18 and under. Yeah. These two have both won the Super Beards Expo Junior event like 2 or 3 times. Both of them have.
I only went
I think
one
they've-
year.
I don't know if Shane Wolford's won the Junior Nationals or not. I think
No, he hasn't.
he hasn't won it at all.
No.
I know Ricky's won it once, right?
Yeah, he only won it once.
Ricky won it once, the 14 and under. So these are 2 junior champions for sure right here.
I like they got the shirts, the shirts and the apparel they got this year from your boys over there at Ultimate Team Gear.
Oh yeah, Ultimate Team Gear. That's cool. Did they actually like?
I know they're
They-
supported them. I don't know how they did as far as the shirts, but they made the shirts. I know every.
I think,
They gave
a
a
lot of
shirt
the
to
kids
each kid. They gave a shirt to
I
them.
don't know. I don't know
I
how
think
they
they're
did
going to
it.
be a new Hustler brand.
Oh, they're definitely gonna be
yeah, they're
big,
advanced.
'cause-
Yeah,
Because
Their shirts are comfortable.
the quality's so good.
it takes
you know?
the sport to a different level too. T-shirts are gonna take you. I don't know.
They have.
You know what I mean? This has got like TV written on it.
Yeah, it's awesome designs. They're wild, but they're awesome. You know, they're good. Everybody loves them. They're
Right.
comfy, thin.
This is what you play in, right? Full time, basically.
Yeah. Every time, every tournament, yeah. I play.
You switch to them 100%.
Yeah.
Well, that says something.
You got to angle the hit the 8 ball in the corner and bring it off the side rail and bring it out for the 9 ball in the corner.
And he's gonna pop out enough,
Just enough.
just enough.
There-
So that when
Actually,
you
I
play
just-
with outside with a little firmer, or you play with inside and come around the ball 2 rails.
I might just slow roll it.
Oh, and take the shot.
Yeah, because I think
Is that a
you're-
bar table thing, or is that just a pro pool player thing?
I think I would slow roll the ball. He didn't have a big angle to where he had to come across.
He almost had to like generate some angle.
Yeah, because I think he kind of like forced the cue ball across like that because he kind of like stroked it.
Right.
But it wasn't like, I mean, it was easy to come across, of course. But if I came to the other side, I probably would have put a little bit of inside and come 2 rails.
2
I
rails,
would
right.
have put some top left on it and bring it across for the 9-ball in the corner.
Yeah, I think I go around because you're for sure going to get over there to the other side.
And you can stroke the ball a little
Yeah,
bit.
instead of coming straight across like he did. He barely got there.
Right.
You know,
And that's one of them shots. On a bad day, you get stuck 50-50. And then you don't get out. Versus, on a day where it just gets by there, you're all right. So Ricky's break. Let's put him on the hill.
See, like right here, this is about where I like to break from. And
7. There's the 7. He ain't on the hill. What? Breaking from
this
where
is
he goes.
actually about where I like to break from. And
You pop it? Do you play the cue ball into the side rail or
hit
no?
him slow, hit him soft.
I like
The
to break
five, the
from
5 goes straight in the corner, and the 1 ball comes straight up. But he's hitting him hard.
Just too hard.
I like to break him.
See,
from
he
the
cut
side.
break him, and the 1 ball still hit the second diamond up here. Now, if he hits him straight, the 1 goes straight to the corner.
Right.
I
You
like
might
to-
hang it up like the Texas Open when I played the 9-ball. I had the 1 laying in the hole or within the first diamond right there of the hole, and the cue ball in the middle every game.
Right.
I like to break from the side and make the wing ball. But every single time I break like that, the 1 ball hits the side rail and goes up.
Gets
to
trapped on the end rail.
And gets trapped on the end rail.
Then you
But-
got to learn how to bank.
But usually what I do is if I see another ball around it, I'll like hook them or something.
Yeah.
Or just push and leave them with a hard shot, with a hard bank.
You actually won the junior event a few times, right?
Yeah, this the BF, or I think at that time it was the BCA.
Yeah, it was the BCA.
Yeah. 2002. It's been a long time.
You won it in 2002?
Yeah.
Wait. You
Yeah,
won
they had
this?
it here in Chicago. Yeah.
I thought John Morrow won it.
John Moore's won it too.
Yeah.
I thought he won it 3 years in a row.
He might have.
He won it like 2003.
I think he only won 1 time.
I swear on the handbook it said he won it 3 times because it was past champions. It said past champions, and I saw John Morrow 3 times. I saw Justin Bergman 3 times.
And Justin definitely won it.
Yeah,
2 or
Justin
3
did.
times in a row or something.
And I
Right,
saw
right.
Shane McMahon
Shane
on there
McMahon.
too.
Yeah, that was the crew when I was there. It was like Shane. It was
John,
no, I don't remember John Morrow playing when I was
Justin.
Justin
there. Yeah,
Bergman
Justin
played.
Bergman.
You had the Rakin
Shane
brothers with you,
McMahon.
right?
The Rakins were a little bit younger. They were in the younger divisions. And then Tyler Strawn.
Yeah.
Joey Gray.
Yeah. Chip played too then, right?
I don't know. I didn't know Chip until like.
I don't think back then he was the player like he is now.
Right. His game is powerful.
Yeah. Shane McMahon was real good back then, huh?
He's still,
still
I love
good.
his game, man. He's
I
got like
just
that
saw him.
Efren-esque kind of stroke, like that, like
Yeah, he's like
little like whippy.
real
yeah.
loose.
Yep.
He talks sometimes when they talk about like juniors, Shane will say, and other people will agree that like when he was 13, he played as good as he does now, which is
Right.
nuts, to think
Right.
that somebody can actually be that good at like 13.
Sure.
Hello.
So Ricky's looking to close this out. He's gonna have to go to bank, or is he cutting this ball?
I think he's gonna cut it. Oh,
I seen.
I wonder what causes that. Like when you gotta cut a ball like that thin, and you come with a firm speed, sometimes you just hit it fat,
Yeah.
really fat. I wonder if you're putting some spin on the ball, or if it's just
I
a
think it's a last second jerk. You're
twist it or something.
I think you come into it, you're like, because when you got hit at that thin, I think you jerk and you come across, make sure you don't like miss the whole ball. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe
and maybe you hit outside,
Yeah.
or thinking maybe you can swing it in, and then it doesn't swing in, it just pushes at the ball or something.
Scholar.
How come you're talking so loud? I didn't even come on to that.
He's gonna put one on the board. There, he gave him the snap. He hit him with the snap, this guy.
Who gave him?
Hit him with the snap.
Somebody
did.
did?
Ricky.
Oh, he gave him
the snap. I guess that's all right from opponent to opponent. Maybe you don't want to jump up and cheer up for your opponent. That might look
Yeah, of course.
So we're getting a pretty good crowd back there for this match. Everybody's back there behind us, behind this match, sweating it. You got families, you got other players, you got the supporters, and some of the, I'm sure some of the people from the expo back there come over and watch the matches too. Well, you know how quick this can happen. Alternate break. You win a game or you break and run one, the guy dry breaks or scratches, and then you break and run your game. So it can happen quick.
Yeah, or you line up a combo. You might, the game this could still be over in 5 minutes.
Sure.
With the magic rack, because it's not like you're going to have to mess with the balls getting tight.
Right. Well, you're right about Shane, though. Like, he's been down this match. He's had some tough misses, and he's just kept it cool the whole time. Even though, like even that, like you don't even see it facially. You know he's bummed out about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's been able to.
You know, I haven't, like when I played the juniors, it was crazy. Like you'd see so many when all the little kids lost or whatever, you'd see so many of them just cry. But nowadays, like all these kids, I ain't seen one cry this weekend.
Right.
You know?
Right. They're like, great match, thank you, sir. And then they come and bring their stuff up, and they're like, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So you're saying we need to bring some cheering and some tears back into the sport?
Yeah. Well, the tears is okay without, but
Right.
it just shows they care. They don't want to lose.
Sure. Well, he's in a good spot here. You play that shot like that, or you play that 2 rails out of the corner? Or just like that, stun it down that line?
Two rails on the right side of the 5 or 2 rails on the left side?
2 rails
Joel
on the
draws
left
2
side?
rails. I think he's
Like
too
a
much
stun.
angle to come 2 rails. He might not have. I think he might have had to stun it like that. I don't know.
You get on the top of that? Well, he hasn't taken too much time. He feels like he's on this pretty good.
This kid's always been a fast player.
Yeah.
He's always played real quick.
You think you played as fast as him at any time in your career?
Do what?
If you played as fast as he does in your, I know there's been tournaments, right, where you just run out quick,
All right,
but
see you, buddy.
as far as like your pace of play for a month or something.
You
Yeah, I used to play fast.
Yeah.
have a good
Probably
match, Rez.
you too, buddy. I used to play probably faster than him now, but he used to play faster than this too, for sure.
Right.
But I've gotten older, of course, and I knew I had to slow down if I ever wanted to be like super consistent.
Sure.
So I've slowed down a lot. Still now, sometimes I'll still get in like a mode where I'll shoot a little quicker.
Right. Sort of what that day gives you, how you
Yeah.
feel that day. Well, he hit that with some authority, and he cinched that out. Now he's got 5-2 with the lead. It's a winner side match at the 2016 BEF Junior National Championships in Schaumburg, Illinois. Myself, Beau Runningen, alongside of Moscone Cup team member Sky Woodward, hanging out with me. We're getting some insight from him on how he would deal with pressure, how he would hit some shots. So if you got some friends or anything out there, I'd let them know that the stream is on so they can learn something and see some great matches. So Ricky's he got a little tight.
Ricky,
That's that break.
No, Ricky broke the last track. Ricky won the break, and it's 5-2. It should have been Shane's break right there.
Did he break the last one?
Yeah, he did. Remember, because I was talking about him breaking from where I said.
So I remember that last game. Didn't they the balls got trapped up here? Wasn't it like the cue ball and the 5? And didn't I say something like
No, the one ball went up here, and the cue ball he broke and it came to the side rail.
Right, because you told me that
If he hit it straight, the one.
Right.
Yeah, so he actually just broke twice in a row.
I've had that happen before. I had it happen in alternate break format in Vegas, playing 8-ball on the bar table in the finals, and he broke and ran 3 racks on me.
In a row?
Yeah.
Wow. In an alternate break.
He broke and ran, and then he took my break, and then I said, "Oh, you took my break," after he broke.
It's too late now.
And then he
huh?
run out, and then they said, and it's his break next too, and he broke and ran again.
But
So don't sweat your breaks.
now, even though Shane's down 5-2, but even though it was his break, it could be to his favor. Now, look, he'll. Now it's Shane's break. If they alternate every time.
Now the pressure pressure mounts. He's got a chance on the hill.
So if he comes back, now he's in favor Hill instead of Ricky.
See, there's always optimism, and Skylar just brought that to the table because it appeared that he just lost a break, but there is some good in there because if he does get to the hill, he gets that chance, like he said.
Yeah, Mark Wilson always tells me the winner of the lag wins the match 58% of the time.
Are you serious? 58? That's how big it is?
Yeah, that's what he said.
An 8% difference.
Yeah.
Is that based on Aki stats, I'm assuming, or something?
Yeah, that's what he always told me. They win 58% of the time. So now, I mean, he's down, but if he comes back, he's 58 to 42 favor.
So he just gained 8% with that move.
Yeah, as long as he comes back. But
Sure.
being down, he's got to get back in the game first.
Right. I suppose his percentage went down a little bit, but. And he got a little kiss off that 6. It looks like he's going to be able to slide this 4 by. And he'll be stretching if he doesn't bring the cue ball back a little bit, right? Oh,
I was wondering if that ball even went. I thought he
It's
might
tough
shoot the
to
combo.
he just grazed it.
Yeah, the cloth's wearing out now, and the tables aren't sliding as much. I just actually hit a couple balls with a couple juniors down here, and the table wasn't sliding like it was.
How long? It takes about like a day and a half, right? U.S. Open's the same way. Like they slide in, everybody makes balls, and then like a day and a half later, everyone starts rattling them.
Yeah, because everybody's in there practicing, and the cloth wears out fast.
Right.
When like the juniors, they just want to sit there and play.
There's not an open table in here all day long.
See, that's big. Now he wins Ricky's break. Now he's breaking to make it 5-4 instead of Ricky breaking 5-3.
Yeah. Maybe he'll just let him break again, and then.
Yeah.
It's funny. The momentum in this game too changes pretty quick, right? Like it can just switch like that.
Yeah, you mean sometimes you win like a game you battle in, then you're pumped up. You're like, man, I stole that game. So now
Right.
you're pumped. Now you're going.
Right. And your opponent's like, eh. We must have had a good match over here. We got some clap and see.
Yeah.
We just put it out in the space, and
Yeah,
bam.
I think they read our minds up here.
So I guess that's what we're saying for everybody out there. If you watch a match, the next match you watch, and you see somebody win, let's throw out some cheers, throw out some claps, because I know everybody works hard. I know you work hard on your game, right? For someone to cheer a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
And I don't think, and maybe people get to the point where it's like, oh, they feel bad for the other person, that the other person lost. So if they, you know what I mean? I don't know if it got to that.
Right, yeah.
And they want to be fair to everybody. Is that it? I don't know.
Like that shot right there, I don't think Shane misses that shot most of the time. It was wide open. I mean, it wasn't a real hard shot, but
Sure.
like this kid's got the tears. I like it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Ooh, what else? We
lost-
should ask for some money or
Yeah.
some.
He just lost a hill match over here. The kid in the green actually like back cut the ball to the 9 to win.
Yeah. You're right though. It's good to see. It's because they're invested then. It's not fake. They're coming in hot. 5-1. Brian Rodriguez over Keith McEwen.
His dad actually, Keith McEwen, his dad is Mikey McEwen, the one that owns Smoking Aces in Poplar Bluff. That started all them 2,000 entry fee tournaments.
Oh, okay. Those have been pretty good, huh?
Yeah, but they're starting to slow down because they're not filling up now.
Sure.
People's not
You can only do
wanting to
so
play
many,
as
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because the state courses are putting a lot of players in, right?
Yeah, and then if you lose 3 times, your player loses 3 times, you're out 6,000. That's without the Calcutta.
Sure.
So then if they win like 16 plus all the Calcutta. So you're out.
But you
you
gotta
win
win.
10,
Right.
and then whatever they had in the Calcuttas.
Sure.
So the tournaments are real expensive to play.
Ricky just stunned this ball into the rail, a little bit of spin, and come at the 7.
Yeah, come back like right past the 9. Yeah, like that.
And then you just stop this, right?
Yeah. So it
Stop, and he's out.
looks like this will put Ricky on the hill. Yep.
He's got the same setup every time he sets up behind the ball. Does he have a coach that you know of, Ricky Evans, or does he
That's
get all
not it,
that?
is it?
That's not match, is it?
No, it's.
Did we forget to mark one?
We didn't miss a game.
Did we miss a complete game when the break?
Maybe that's why we was off on the breaks. I mean, I could have swore that we was on.
All
I
right,
guess we
then.
was off a game.
All right. Well, all that stuff about the
Yeah, about the break don't matter. We was
But
wrong.
for next time, if that happens, just remember that percentage, 58%. Because otherwise, we wouldn't have talked about that. That's good
Yeah.
to know. If you win the lag, and if you think it's if you guys think it's a coincidence that they chose Sky Woodward to do the first lag for the Moscone Cup,
you know,
that's your
like
specialty then, huh?
yeah, talking about the first leg of the Moscone Cup. It was crazy.
And you smashed it.
win
You hit
the-
it pretty good. Yeah.
I win the leg. I thought I hit it terrible, but that claw's so slick and so fast. I'm like, it just kept rolling. I made a good leg, and the crowd went nuts just for winning the first leg. It was awesome.
Right. So you
was like-
weren't ready. Were you ready?
It was
Awesome.
thanks.
He dressed
It was like winning a big tournament. Really.
Were you ready for that? The explosion after? Did you didn't
Boy,
know
I
that
didn't
was gonna
think the
happen,
lag
right?
they was gonna just go nuts. I'm like, man.
You
It was
got guys
unreal.
dressing up in suits and then like bear suits.
Both of you slide over.
Yeah.
There you go. Slide on in there, Scott. Say what's up to your peeps. There you go.
Oh, look at this.
All
There
right.
you go. All right.
I got the peeps live. I got you got Beau Runningen here with Sky Woodward. We just got done sweating a match
Hey, man.
against the.
You're killing it.
What do they got? Oh, it's Rosman. So, what do you got to say to everybody for the as far as sweating these matches out here? Give them your experience of watching these junior players versus the normal tournaments that you watch.
Like I enjoy way more watching all the juniors, just watching all the kids that are coming up, because like I was here one time too, you know, playing
Yeah.
all this, and it's just cool to watch. It's like I enjoy this way more, and watching like all the pros play, even though like the pros are better, of course. But,
Sure.
But it's better watching these kids come up. Like these kids are all gonna be like the pros one day.
Sure.
It's good to. It's just good to see.
And like you said, that I mean, you get some emotions in the pros, but you don't get the tears, right? I mean,
Right.
some people, and then as you get to be I guess a more mature player, you tend to return back to that, stone face, nothing bothers me kind of thing. When inside, you maybe do want to throw out a couple tears or whatever. You know, you want to show some emotion.
I mean, yeah, I've had a couple losses, like last year or two that I wanted to break down, but of course I didn't. But I'm like, man, I wanted too bad because I wanted to win so bad.
Now it's funny, like for the sport itself, if you would do that, it's like it makes things real. You know what I mean? It's for you as far as a player. I don't know if that really is that showing weakness. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't think so. That's kind of like Marcus Chamont from he's actually played the Moscone Cup for Europe some, and he was the coach this last year. He won it one year. They won it one year when he played, and he broke down crying.
Right.
And then like when he was the coach this year and they won, he cried.
Right.
That's cool, you know, and that's big. But
right. Yeah, I think we've saw some great pools so far. Some good comebacks, some good matches, some short races. The kids are playing strong. The tables are playing great. Even though, you know, this is as far as the equipment goes. The equipment's great, but it's tight, right? These pockets don't mess around. So, you know, you got some, you know, jawed nines and some close matches going down to the last few balls.
Yeah, especially with the cloth wearing out now, the pockets are getting tighter.
Sure.
There's gonna be a lot of balls hung up now for sure.
Are you gonna be here for the rest of the event?
No, actually, I was supposed to leave last night. I'm going to Shreveport, Louisiana, to play a tournament. It starts Saturday, but my buddy is from home.
Yeah.
Is still in the event, so I'm like, well, I'll just stay here. I actually tried to cancel my flight and just not go. I wanted to stay here, but so now I'm leaving. I gotta leave tomorrow. I'm going home, and then Saturday morning I got an early flight. I'm flying down there Saturday morning for a tournament. It starts at like noon.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
You got the flight booked already?
Yeah, my buddy booked it. He changed the flight for me.
Nice. Cool. Well, that's what you have to do, right, to play pool. I mean, you got to be out there and playing.
Sometimes it's rough. I've never like traveled like this, like on the morning of the tournament and played. But
yeah, that's pretty. Well, I mean, driving to the tournament's one thing, but actually flying the morning of the tournament is going to be pretty tough. But
yeah, because I'm actually flying to Dallas and then driving 3 hours to Shreveport for the tournament. So it's like I'm flying and driving.
That's a good story. If you finish that one off, you snap that one off. That'll be a good story.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Well, cool guys. Thanks for joining us. Come visit everybody on Facebook. I know Sky's got a fan page.
That dude right here.
And you know we're here on the wire, and you know that the BEF is holding strong out here in Chicago.
Shout out to Sam D.
Sam D. Thank you for everything, and the tournament's running great, and the vendors and everything they have. If you miss this tournament next year, you guys are crazy.
That's right.
I'll definitely come. It's been too long since the last time I was here. And sitting with Sky, I got to learn a few things about pool, and also share some experiences too. So I'm having a blast.
There you go.
Thank you, Hannah.
It's all good, man. You know, on the wire, coming here with the BF. Thank you, Sam, for having us here. Billiard Education Foundation doing the greatest thing for kids ever. You got guy Sky Woodward. He just told you the truth from the fact. Moscone Cup champion, pool champion, just telling you the facts. He grew up with some of these kids, and now he's looking at them, and they're bigger than him, and just relating his experience and keeping it real. That's what pool's all about. This is what pool's all about. The older generation, not old, but, you know, coming up in the same foundation, they share an experience that you guys out there should be sharing. Listen to this man, play pool. Let's make America great again. We need to get out here and compete. Come to the U.S. Open. Buy pay-per-view streams. Watch pool. Support pool. You got a guy here, you know, putting his life in pool, dedicating his life to pool. These guys should be able to make a living. I'm going to get off it right now. And if you let me know, I'm on it.
Yep, the juniors are the future.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Say it again.
The juniors are the future.
Juniors?
Believe that. The juniors
Are the future.
Believe it. All right, we out. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks, Sky.
No problem.
Thank you, Sky.